Hi everyone, I thought I would bring you along when I'm finishing up this Dungeons and Dragons journal for my daughter. Yeah, just a few little odds and ends. I'll do a final flip through in another video or something, but right now I'm just working on different things. I made the feather pin for her. I just wrapped a little pin, you know, the inside of an ink pen with duct tape, and it didn't do so. I didn't have any black like florist tape, so I'm definitely going to be on the hunt for something else, because when I get it finished I realized this feather is eaten away. It's got broken things, and I don't see any pieces right here, so I think it might have just been that way when I started it. So I thought I'll just give her this one as a working pen, and then when she wants to, you know, when she wants to just leave it out to look at, she can put a better pen in. So yeah, because here's one I think maybe I originally had out, but anyway, so I did that, but that's to be redone. She wanted the signature strings to be long, not so long. I left them really long. I talked to her about, do you want to put a charm on? And she didn't really say. I guess you know, she's not sure. So but the whole concept of the red string is an important part of the I don't want to say fairy tale, but just story of her character. And it's like your lifeline is the red string, and when it breaks or ends, you know what that means. But anyway, so that's why we have red strings throughout here, and I did 4 signatures, and there's the signature string. So they're there to be a long line, hopefully a long life, or she can put charms on them anytime she wants. Okay, what else? I need the closure. Oh, and there's one other thing I noticed. You know, whenever I sew the signature in, I am not the most gentle, and I don't know if that's when it happened or not, or it's just the, you know, the action of moving the thing. But some of the tissue paper right here is kind of really hard to see, has given away, or maybe see it's kind of cracked, and you can see the red book behind it. And I don't think that's that big of a deal. Like, here we go, here's some. Because it kind of matches the red, but I am going to put some more tissue paper on there and some more Mod Podge, and put a couple more layers on that crease or the bend of the spine. And then, like I said in a previous video, I'm going to, and I already have it in here somewhere. Do I have it upside down? I have it upside down. Okay. Here, I put a big piece of the black tissue in here just in case, you know, it needs to be repaired in the future. Okay, I'm trying to think of 2 things at once. Also, I told her, since I just used crochet cotton for this, there's a chance somewhere along the way it could break, because it's not, you know, wax thread. So, but I said, that's no problem. Just you bring it to me and I can restring it, because I definitely have plenty of red thread. But also, whenever I was doing this, I had a little votive candle, and I ran this string along that votive candle to put just a little bit of wax on there, so making my own wax thread. But if nothing else, it helps you thread the needle better. But okay, we're going to put the closure on there. If I didn't lose it, I probably did. No, here it is. I don't have a hair tie, but we'll get that. I guess I can get it now. Let's see. Here's my hair tie. Actually, I have more, and I think I have some black ones at the bottom, but if not, I'm going to have to get messy and, you know, here's a smaller one. Get messy and get my fingers dirty and try to ink it up on the black ink, but yeah. I don't know if that made sense. I was going to dye it. Yeah. And okay, so that's black enough. So okay, that's the first thing we'll do. And then we got some lace to glue in, and I left my lace good glue in the other room, so I'll have to pause the video. Let's see, I was gonna say something. What? I need to get the ruler, which all my good ones are in the other room as well. 8 1/2, so we're just gonna say 4 1/4, and right there. I don't know if you'll be able to see that dot or not. Maybe, as long as I keep my eye on it. I just took my eye off of it. Okay, I see it. I have fabric on the other side, which is going to be a problem. We'll find out how bad. Not a problem at all. It cut right through it. Great. Okay, now did I lose it again? Probably. Slinging stuff around. Okay, well, I'm going to have to get the glue anyway, so I will stop the video, find that post, and get the glue, and I'll be right back. Sorry. Okay, I'm back, and I zoomed in a little since I'm working on this black, and it's kind of hard to see. Okay, I found the post, so here we go. And, yeah, these were kind of hard to find for a while, and I stockpiled for a little bit, but this is my favorite closure, so I think Hobby Lobby does them now, so that's good. I know Hobby Lobby's not, you know, the Tim Holtz stuff, there's not a lot in there. And when I lived in my other town, oops, now I'm losing it again, that's all I had was Hobby Lobby. And now I live in this town, 30 minutes away is a Hobby Lobby and a Joanne, so I get a little option there. I really need a screwdriver. Something to hold that while I screw it a little tighter. Paper clip's not necessarily the thing. I'll try to use my thumb. Yeah, it works. Okay, so now we got to do the hole on this side. It was 4 1/4. And this time I want the bigger hole. Yep. Same thing, fabric under it. I cut through there really well. Okay, and there is my eyelet. Silver eyelet. We're going with silver because the colors were silver, black, and emerald green. Okay, that's great. Now I found a black one, but it's really too thick. And I think I might have some more black ones somewhere, but we're gonna go with this one. It's black enough. So, and then it's gonna be thick squeezing through here, so this may take a minute. Maybe not. I get a good grip on it. Yeah, there we go. I just do a slip knot through it, and then we have our closure. Yay. Okay, that part's done. Now, I need to glue some lace in along here. I talked to her about different placements here. I was trying to show her this while holding a cell phone. It wasn't easy. There or around here. And she didn't want it here so much as here by the spines. So, let's see. This is pretty stiff lace that I'm not sure. Perfect place. Oops, I'm gonna drop stuff over here. See the glue bottle, get ready to go. I'm not sure what it is. Trim, somebody, something. But anyway, you know, of course, I got it at a thrift store. And, okay, this glue, I think, yeah, this is the back side, I think. If I can't tell, no one else can tell. And especially if I glue it down, right? I won't be able to tell. That's a good piece of paper. What's that? Oh, that's what I was using for on the jelly prints of the day. Make sure. Yeah, I'm pretty much in frame. Pretty much. So I'm just really anxious to get this journal finished because in case you hadn't noticed, it's really not my style. And making it for someone else is nerve-wracking, especially when it's your daughter, when she feels free to make suggestions or to make, you know, what she doesn't want known. And I don't know, you just want to please. So, and she's not been bad. I'm not trying to suggest that, but it's just, yeah, be nice to move on to something not black. I'm going to tell her next D&D journal cannot be black. The last two have been black. Can we do some happy colors? So anyway, I'll let that glue a little bit, hold that down a minute. It seemed like there was something I was thinking I needed to say. I don't know what it was. Anyway, still not. This lace is just, no, the whole lace for this journal has just been terrible. I just get glue everywhere with it. And no one wants that. Okay, what else? Okay, while we're waiting on that, we can, as a matter of fact, I need more weights on it. Let's see. Here, use this little guy. Slide it over a little bit. I can put him away. I've got some tabs I made for this journal. I'm going to use more of that in a minute. Oh, yes, fall down. Okay. I wanted 4 tabs. There's 4 signatures. And the tabs have to say stuff. But anyway, I think last year I just put the tab on there. I didn't do the little cluster thingies with the tab. So I thought I would do that on this one. So I already made those. Just took some scraps off the desk. Oh, this one's turned upside down. There we go. Scraps off the desk that were from the book, of course, and glued them together. And then now I got these 4 tabs, but they have to have words on them. So the tricky part is getting words to fit on these little well-tailed tabs. So this is going to have to be right here. And then also they're black tabs, so I have to have white around the word or it won't show up. So, and this one is character. It's for the first one. And you know, if I don't glue that down now, it's going to fly away and get lost. So just going to write it on the tip there. Oh, I should ink it too. And if you haven't watched any of the videos, I'm just using my archival ink as my distressed ink because I don't have the black. So that's what I'm going to do for that. I know I should do, what do you call it, mask making and do all of one thing at once, but I don't want to lose these little pieces. And yes, I would for sure. Okay, so we're putting character on there. And of course, it's a big word and all the other ones are small. So it's just in a different size font. Okay, maps is next. I will do a flip through of this journal when I'm done. Because it's pretty, it's different. It's different from what we usually do in the junk journal world. And it's just fun to see something new and to show off something new and different. And maybe grab an idea or two. Still got things falling around me. That is just the normal thing. I think if my YouTube name wasn't, or I don't know if my YouTube, I know it's my Etsy name. YouTube is kind of funny. It's tied into your email, but if it wasn't Books by Burks, it would be fumbling, tumbling, paper, something. Because I always have stuff tumbling down. Okay, and maps. Oh, guess what I did? I cut them all out, didn't I? Oh well, just the way our brain works. So, okay, maybe these will not fly away. Maps. In this little bottle is my art glitter glue. I finally found this little bottle. I have not found the big bottle yet, but I do have the refill bottle. So, making a mess. I don't do little things well. Okay. Maybe if I had fingernails, I could pick stuff up better. But, all right. And one more. This tedious stuff. All right, now we're going to glue them on here. I'm going to start with character because we got to figure out where they're going in order to tell where the placement of the tab's going to be. And I'm going to make, I know this one's going to be towards the top, so we're going to go ahead and put it on here. Now, don't get lost, little bitties. In this journal, let's see how that's doing. Oh, that's doing pretty good. Maybe a little bit more there, but I'll catch it up later. Normally I would put them on the front, right, the signature, but I have lace on that, so I thought that won't work. So we're going with the second pages, and this one has got glitter. And let me tell you what, I have glitter everywhere. I look in the mirror, I have glitter all over my face. And I was going to go somewhere yesterday, and decided at the last minute not to, and I was so glad because I had glitter everywhere. So, all right, let me look again to see. I'm not going to use the rest of this, so I'm going to use it as a little masking thing here. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to line it up with that edge of that paper. So this whole thing could be, well, I'm just going to glue part of it. It could be like a little tuck. I don't know if that's enough for something to tuck under it or not, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Now, I hope that sticks well on that glitter. I might put a couple of paper clips just to hold it till it dries well. Okay, now, next one. Let's see, we've got this hair tie coming through. So I think we can go down just a little bit from this one and we'll be okay. We'll do 2 up here and then 2 down here. Okay, maps. Okay. Guess it matters which side. It matters which side this way, but I'll put it like that. It's kind of weird. Move it down a little bit. I don't want it hanging just out in the middle of the air there. So maybe that's better. Okay, so this means it moves up a little. Okay, second page of the signature. Here's the second signature, second page. So if we move it up to the very top, that's pretty good placement, actually. I think I'm going to do that. Just glue it all the way to the top because this page is a little shorter, and I moved the tab down a little bit. So, okay. I think I glued. How far out does it stick? Literally. See, I just did it. I can't remember. Just that squarish part. Okay. So it's going to come down to there. Yeah, so just that top little hat part sticks out. Okay, yay, there's 2 done. All right, now the next one, let's see. We're going to be on the bottom now. Okay, so you can barely see those sticking out, so they're not really going to get bumped a lot. And they're clustered up here at the top, so I'll cluster the other ones down at the bottom. So I think I'm going to do the back one first, and then we'll move up to the third one. So, all right, back signature is this one. Second page is this, which is a little tricky, but we can do it. So, okay, notes. I'm going to put it towards the bottom. And I probably need to scoot that all the way down. You just can't beat glitter, can you? It's just pretty. This, I don't know that I want it completely at the bottom, do I? No, because it's got like a ½ inch. So let's go up a little bit. Kind of hard to tell where the edge of the paper's at. Okay, we're going to go there. This thing kind of hangs off, so that's about the height we need to move it up from the bottom of the page. I like making these little tab cluster things, and I got the idea from Rachel. Now I'm sure she may have, I don't know, she got the idea from someone else or not, but it was one of her weekly challenges, I think, or maybe one of her. Well, we were just rudely interrupted by my alarm, so I had to go take my medicine, but I'm back. I think all I was doing was gluing this tab on, so, and chatting about nothing. And then while I was in there, sorry about the sniffles, I always have sniffles, but I thought of a gory story to tell you guys. We're doing Gothic Dungeons and Dragons, so I think it calls for a gory story. My mother, who is, she's born in 36, so what is she, 85, something like that, 85. Just got over COVID for the second time. Was going to the garage, and her ring finger. This one, her wedding rings. She has, she and my dad, their wedding anniversary is August 1st. So how many years? They were married in 55. They're working on 70 years. Is that right? 55 to 65, 75, 85, 95, 2005, 15 is 60. Yes, they're working on 70 years. Okay. So anyway, she has her old wedding rings, of course, and then she had, on their 50th wedding anniversary, they bought matching bands. So she had that on as well. It's a little, I don't know. Anyway, the older two are welded together for some reason. I don't know. But she was out in the garage. This is a gory story, and I'm not telling much, I promise. Her rings got caught on a nail. And I think she was going down the stairs. That's all I want to say. Except that the 2 rings caught and almost came off. Anyway, trip to the emergency room, 13 stitches later. There's your gory story. So that's what we kind of been dealing with. I needed to be a little closer because they're almost overlapping. So I don't know why I thought of that when I was getting my medicine. I guess, I know why. I do know why, and I'll tell you why. I gotta remember where that's at, about a quarter of an inch up above that little ruffle. I have my medicine, of course, my alarm went off. I take medicine for my knees and back, and I forget. If I don't set the alarm, I forget. So anyway, I have all the medicines that I take, including, over-the-counter stuff and all that, in my drawer, my nightstand. Well, I don't know. I just decided one day, I just had it here and there, and I know what I take, so I look for what I need, right? I just decided one day I need to be more organized about this, because what if I get a call and I need to be somewhere in a hurry? Because, all my family's 3 hours away. So I put it all in this one tub, so if I have to, I can just run and grab it. So that was what was on my mind. So I'm sure you guys wanted to hear all that. That one sticks out too far. Okay, can we do anything about it? That's the first one that I glued on right before the alarm hit. I think I can. I'm going to try. And this is on that paper I don't really want to. Okay. Why does that one stick out further? And this one, maybe I should be not talking. Oh, no, I'm lost. Where's the other one? There's that one. And here's this one. You can barely see it. One's too far, one's not far enough. So the only way I know to fix this is to rip off that. It's going to be there. Maybe I won't fix it. It's just going to be... No, I don't like that. It can't be sticking out. Okay, we're going to rip this off one way or the other. And fortunately, this page has a little extra protection. I will repair whatever needs to be repaired. I just can't have that sticking out that far. I'm just going to have to do some really repair on this. One thing about it, the new tab will cover this page. I would rather take this time now and tear up a page than have that tab sticking out too far. I shouldn't have been telling the gory story. Okay, we're almost there. Not too terribly bad. I will make sure all of that is covered back up, and then what's not covered up, I will cover up. Okay, can we repair, reuse this? I think so. I think I can reuse that, and I'll move it further in, and then I'm going to repair that. Okay. Okay, let's see. Here is some paper that matches that. That is the paper that was there. So I want a bigger piece, a wider piece. wait a minute, how far down is this going to come? I think, yeah, that's fine. So this piece is fine. So we didn't know we were going to do this. Tear the journal apart on the video. But, oh, she had 13 stitches. I don't know if I finished all that, and she's fine. Just got her finger in one of those little metal things all wrapped up, so. Okay, let's see if we can get this in correctly. And then anything up here I'll cover too. Okay. Glue will help stabilize all these little pieces that are been pulled up. I'm just going to put extra glue this time. Okay, here goes. This is the original one. And I know, I just had it right to the edge of the paper right there. And is that too far now for it to stick out? That one's better. Maybe just a smidgen in. About like that. I'd rather it be lost than sticking out too far. Okay, I don't think I need to do any more repair. I think we're fine. And no one will know anything about it unless they watch this video. Yes, it's much better. Oh, so much better. Okay, now what's next? I need to glue another thing of lace on this side. So, lace, and I used Fabri-Tac for that, didn't I? Yes. And let's see, that's the back side. While I had to get something to drink, so I just brought it in here with me. So it's over here in the way. Okay. Get where you can see me. I'm trying to think while I'm gluing this. What else did I need to do? Not sure. I might do a final flip through and just call this whole video the flip through. Like I can say fast forward if you don't want to see all the bumbling. Just to see what all I need to do. I know that's how I usually find things that need work, is when I do the flip through. It's gonna be sticky for a minute. Okay. I know I needed to go repair that. I mean, put a little bit more glue on that front lace. Okay. Okay, let's see. I think, is that all? I know I'm wanting some, oh no, that's not all. I need to repair that black tissue on the front. And do I have any in here? I'm gonna have to leave again. Okay, while this is drying, I'm going to stop the camera again and go get the black tissue. I don't want to use that piece that's in the book. Okay, I'm back for like the second or third time. Anyway, I remembered, of course, that I needed to do the tissue on here, so I'm not going to do that flip through I was talking about. But I did get all the lace glued down, all the little pieces that want to stick up on both sides, so that's done. Now I'm going to go through and add extra tissue to this crease here. Now, I was looking at this cover, and I think I used the gloss Mod Podge on here. I might have started with the matte, but I think somewhere along the way I got the gloss. So I'm just going to use this with gloss. And if I'm wrong, you know what I'll do? I'll just go back over it with the whole thing with gloss. I don't think another coat of it will hurt. And I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just tearing. So I need a long piece, but it doesn't. I need the piece to go the whole way. But okay. I'm just going to use straight out of the bottle. So we'll just make that work. And I want to put a couple of layers. And I want to try not to get the strings involved. So, and I like the rough sticking out the edges. If you watch the other videos, you know I'm talking about these pieces here are not cut smooth. I think that's kind of a fun thing. So anyway, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of this video, is just put more of these layers on. So if you want to stick around, I promise there won't be any more gory stories. It might be boring stories, if there's even any stories. This doesn't tear straight. But anyway, if not, I will see you in the next video. But everybody I know has been getting rain. Have you guys been getting rain? We have gotten like 10 sprinkles. I had, at one time on my weather app, it said we were going to have like, it stopped, you know, it only goes ahead so many days, and it stopped at 13 days of 100+ weather. So, I don't know how far up it went. It's not, well, I've just been staying in. I did get out yesterday a little bit. I was watering my foundation because when I went out, I was putting a stepladder back outside behind the music studio. I noticed the cracks, like all along the edge. It's not really, it doesn't have a foundation, so it's just around the edge of the building, and I guess it's just where the water, you know, doesn't get under the building. Cracks. It's like a, you know, inch or inch and a half wide crack just all the way down around. It's almost like it knew where the building edges were. And then I looked at my house, and my house is the same way. Like the foundation, you know, the slab is here and the dirt is here, and there's about 1.5 inches between, and it's probably about 3 or 4 inches down. So I had watered my foundation before this, but I hadn't done it lately. So I'm out there with the sprinklers, and I know I should get sprinkler hose, but I figure everyone else is doing the same thing. So I'll just get that off season. I've got sprinklers that will work for now. So I'm watering my house. And I had one tree I water too, because he's a new guy. He's just been around since November. And poor things had to get established in this weather. But he's doing fine. It's a willow tree, and the nursery where I bought him, I'm calling it a him, I don't know. I bought the tree from, said you can never overwater it. So that's good, because I can definitely overwater some houseplants. Get that wet again. Just come back down here. I don't think the number of layers don't really matter. The more the merrier. If you're just now tuning in on this journal, it was an old encyclopedia that was red, and I covered it in, I just might as well get the whole thing a brush, and I'm getting that stuff on that. I covered it with black tissue paper because I needed a black cover, and it's got this raven on the front. So I don't want it real thick over him. Of course, I got it on there. So anyway, you know, Will Rogers, hopefully you guys know who that is. And he was just an entertainer from the, I don't know what years, 40s, 50s? It may have been before that, actually. I'm not sure. He's from Oklahoma, he's actually from Uluga, but he always claimed Claremore, because his quote is, only an Indian, and see, that would be considered racist now. Only an Indian can say Uluga. And he should admit it to only someone who's lived in Oklahoma all their lives and heard the name Uluga can say Uluga. Anyway, he said, about Oklahoma, about the weather. Just stick around and it'll change, something like that. But it hasn't changed lately. It's been all hot. So you're wrong. You know, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get that over here until this dries. So, okay, then you guys got a break. I'm ending the video here, so you don't have to watch me do this whole side and hear my horrible quotes that I don't know them word by word. So anyway, I'm going to sign off, clean my brush, and go take a break, and I'll come back in when this is dry. And I'm going to finish the others, put some more tissue on the other side. And then the next time we see this journal, maybe it will be a final flip through. So anyway, thanks for watching this far. Bye.